Boston Bruins versus Washington Capitals. The stakes tighten in Washington as the Bruins arrive at Capital One Arena carrying a 36-23-6 record and 78 points, sitting in the thick of the Atlantic Division race. Across the ice, the Capitals enter at 33-27-7 with 73 points, fighting to stabilize their position in the Metropolitan standings. It's a late-season collision between two clubs chasing momentum, one trying to halt a skid, the other searching for consistency in a crowded playoff picture. Boston owns the slightly stronger season profile, but Washington's defensive structure and home ice create the tension of a matchup that feels far closer than the standings alone suggest. Boston's identity leans toward offense. The Bruins generate 3.29 goals per game while firing 27.3 shots, powered by the playmaking brilliance of David Pastrnak, who leads the club with 78 points and 54 assists while adding 24 goals. Morgan Geekie provides the finishing touch with a team-best 34 goals, giving Boston a dynamic scoring punch. Their power play operates at a strong 24.6%. One of the most reliable offensive weapons in this matchup. Washington counters with balance and defensive steadiness. The Capitals score 3.12 goals per game and allow just 2.91, the better defensive mark between the two clubs. Alex Ovechkin continues to drive the attack with 24 goals and 51 points, while Jacob Chychrun matches him with 51 points of his own. John Carlson's 36 assists anchor puck movement from the blue line, and Tom Wilson's 50-point season adds physical scoring depth. Where the styles diverge is discipline and defensive rhythm. Boston carries more penalty minutes and allows nearly 30 shots per game, while Washington plays a tighter structure with fewer penalties and slightly stronger penalty killing. The defining theme: Boston's offensive creativity against Washington's defensive control. Recent form adds urgency. Boston enters on a 2-3 stretch in its last 5, with losses to San Jose, Pittsburgh, and Nashville highlighting defensive lapses. Their 2 wins, including a 3-1 victory over Washington, show the Bruins can still dictate tempo when their offense clicks. The Capitals are also 2-3 in their last 5, but their performances have swung dramatically. A 7-3 offensive burst against Calgary contrasts with tighter losses and defensive battles against Philadelphia and Utah. Washington hasn't fully found rhythm, but flashes of scoring depth suggest danger if the offense opens up. The individual spotlight falls on Pastrnak and Ovechkin. Pasternak's 78 points reflect elite vision and puck distribution, controlling Boston's offensive flow while logging heavy minutes. Ovechkin remains the Capitals' emotional engine: 24 goals, relentless shot volume, and the ability to change a game with one shift. Behind them, the crease battle could be decisive. Jeremy Swayman anchors Boston with a 25-14-3 record and a .905 save percentage, while Logan Thompson gives Washington a statistical edge with a 2.44 goals against average and .911 save percentage. If the game tightens late, the goaltending duel could define the outcome. Tactically, the Bruins will try to stretch the ice with speed and puck movement, leaning on their power play and transition scoring. Washington's path is structure: limit Boston's rush chances, control rebounds, and lean on physical play from Wilson and the defensive core. Rebounding battles and shot suppression will be critical. If Washington keeps the shot count down, the Capitals gain leverage. Expect a tight, playoff-style contest where momentum swings slowly. Boston's offensive weapons give them the higher ceiling, but Washington's defensive discipline and goaltending edge make it razor close. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Washington Capitals winner. Boston's power play and top-line creativity should eventually break through, but only after a tense defensive battle decided by one key offensive sequence late in the third period. My second pick for this match is total under 6.5.